Hey guys, I'm Lisa. Welcome to this yoga class. So for today's class, this is all about breathing in the light, feeling lighter through the body and the mind. So for today's practice, you'll just need 2 blankets and possibly 2 blocks. So we're going to start out lying in Shavasana. And what I did here was I folded the blanket in half. So I started out with folding it in half, and then the short side to the short side, and then again, short side to short side. Okay, and then you're going to fold it one more time, the longer edge to the longer edge. And that's the same thing that I did with the bottom blanket too. Okay, so let's come to lying down. And you're going to lie with your head towards the top of the mat. So normally where you would stand if you were in mountain pose. So bring your head down to that top blanket. Let your heels rest on that bottom blanket. And I'm just going to move mine off on my shoulders here so it's right underneath of my neck for support. Let your arms rest by your sides and turn your palms to face up. Close your eyes and begin to release any tension through the neck, the mouth, the cheekbones, the creases of the eyes, and your forehead. Begin to bring attention to your breath as you rest in Shavasana. Imagine yourself on a plane. Make yourself comfortable. You've already kicked your shoes off. So feel your feet supported by a footrest. Relax, breathe gently, and close your eyes. Lean your head back on the headrest and drop your shoulders. As you inhale, imagine pale, translucent light pouring in through your forehead and filling your body. As you exhale, imagine darkness flushing out of your body, through your feet, and into the ground. As you inhale, imagine pale, translucent light pouring in through your forehead and filling your body. As you exhale, imagine darkness flushing out of your body, through your feet, and into the ground. When you feel that darkness has left you and you are filled with light, imagine that the plane is no longer surrounding you. Instead, you are floating on a cloud. Feel the air supporting you and your body light as a feather. Allow yourself one more breath in, breathing in light. And exhaling out darkness. And then begin to bring some movement back to your body. Wiggling your fingers and your toes. And we're going to go ahead and roll over onto our belly. So move your blanket off to the side. If you want to keep the bottom blanket there for the tops of your feet, feel free to do that. So lift up and bring your hands to your elbows. We're going to come into Sphinx Pose first. So wherever your fingers meet your elbows, then you're going to open up here. And you're going to press your hands into the ground, lifting up through the chest and melting your belly down. Just let your gaze be soft out over the front of your mat. Taking a breath in and then exhaling that breath out. And then bring your left hand in and your right hand by your chest. Lower down to the mat and rest your head on the back of your hand or your arm. We're going to lift up into a side cobra to the right. So press into that right hand. Inhale, lift up here. Draw your right shoulder back, your left hip down, and then exhale. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. One more time. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower down. Bring your left hand by your chest and let's come up into table. So extend your right leg back, curl your toes under. Lift up here, left knee comes up, and we're going to circle out. So towards the elbow, out to the side, point through your toes. One more time around, and then extend that leg back. Bring that foot down, push up into downward facing dog, and move your blanket off to the side. Maybe bending both knees or one at a time. And then let's take a flow. Inhale, push forward, reach through the crown of your head. Exhale, lower and point your toes back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, down dog. Lift up the right leg, bend that knee, and let's step that foot up. Crescent lunge. Bring your hands together. We're going to keep them out from the chest today, but really press your palms together. Inhale. And exhale, twist to your right. Looking out over that right shoulder. And then come back to center. Left hand comes down. Wiggle the back toes back. Inhale, lift the right arm up. So keep drawing this front knee in, front thigh in towards your belly button. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Step the back toes up and turn them out as you rise up. Warrior one, bending that front knee. Lifting up, maybe adding a back bend here by lifting the chin and chest up. And then exhale, bring your hands down, wiggle the left toes back, coming into plank. And exhale, lower, and hold it here. Lift the chest up, bring your hands to your elbows. Okay, so Sphinx Pose again. Open up here. Draw your shoulders down your back as you press into your fingers and your palms. Melt your belly down, chest rises up. And then let's take the right arm across, left arm by your chest, and bring your head down to your hand or your arm. Cobra to the left. Inhale, lift up. Draw that shoulder back. Right hip down, exhale. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. One more time, keep pressing through the tops of your feet. And exhale, bring it down. Bring your right hand by your chest, coming up into table. If you want to grab your blanket here again for your knees or the tops of your feet. This time we extend the left leg back. Curl the toes under, pull the belly up and in as you lift up. Point back through the right foot and circle around 3 times. And then extend that leg back, reach through your toes, squeeze that leg. And then bring that foot down. Push up into downward facing dog. And just stretching out here, bending your knees, pressing your belly back towards your thighs. And then inhale, push forward into plank. Let's take a flow. Exhale. Inhale, lift up to cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg behind. Bend that knee, step it up. Crescent lunge. Bring your palms together out in front of your chest. Inhale. And exhale, turn to your left. So right hip draws forward, left hip draws back. And then easy twist. Bring your right hand down. Wiggle the right toes back. Inhale, left arm up. On your next breath out, bring that left hand down. Step the back foot up about a step and then lift up. Bending that front knee, warrior 1. Inhale, lift your arms up. So separate your fingers here. One more breath. And then exhale, bring your hands down on each side of that front foot. Wiggle the back toes back. And then step into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, left. Exhale, down dog. And then let's lower the knees, pressing back into a child's pose and take a rest here. Take in 3 full complete rounds of breath. Letting your body and your mind feel light. Let your fingers just soften, just feeling that light touch on your mat. And then lifting your head up, walking your hands back, and let's turn back around. Take your feet out in front and lower your knees to the right. So draw your left shoulder back and turn your head, maybe to look out to the side or maybe even over that shoulder. Feel the stretch there on the outside of that left hip, outer thigh. Come back up to center and over to the other side. This time drawing your right shoulder back. And come back to center. Okay, so take your left ankle You're going to slide it underneath of your right leg. And then bring that left leg on top for shoelace. Flex your feet and sit up as tall as you can. So if you want, you can always use your blanket here if that feels better, support for your knee. Just noticing here the length on each side of your waist, especially with that inhalation. And then lifting that top leg off, bringing your feet back down in front and your hands behind your hips. Let's lower the knees to the left this time. Turn your head in the opposite direction and draw that right shoulder back. And then switch other side. Bring knees back to center, and this time we take the right ankle underneath of the left leg. Bring that left leg on top and flex your feet. Sit up tall, press down into your sits bones. Reach up through the top of your head. And then release, lifting that top leg off, back to windshield wiper. We're going to go a little bit quicker this time, side to side. So we're going to end today in Hero's Pose. If that does not feel good for you, you can always just come to a comfortable seat. So I'm going to grab onto my block, and I'm going to use that to sit on. So lift your hips up. Block comes between your heels. And feet just come out to the sides. See if you can bring your knees together. Rest your hands in your lap and sit up tall. But then I want you to try and release any tension here. Lots of times when we reach up tall, we immediately tense up. So reach up tall, but then let your body soften. Let the muscles of your body soften. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and a complete breath out. Yoga is the dance between the light and the dark within you. The light is what brings you back to the mat, and the darkness is what you uncover there. Even though we may have to walk through darkness in life, these are only shadows. Remember, you are grounded in the light, and that light will set you free. Bring your hands to heart center. Bow your forehead down to your fingertips. Let's take one last breath in together, breathing in the light. Breathing out darkness. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice today. If you like this video, click like and subscribe to my channel. Then you'll get notifications when I put up a new video. See you guys later. Bye.